True. Alright, and then your last battle was Killer Z.
Check me out. That was a great battle, but I killed that nigga, yo.
Yo,
it was voted on Facebook.
He had more votes by
I
everybody.
had more votes.
But that happened to me with full clip
by
anyway, so
everybody.
You can't really go.
Shout out to the motherfuckers that voted for me. Real recognize real, you feel me?
I'm gonna go ahead and lay down the explanation to that. I had a set 11 people to vote for both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? A set 11, and it came out that he only won by by a vote, because that uneven one is what made it that last vote. Y'all came that close. It wasn't no all your people vote. It wasn't like for a clip and Baltimore Madman voting situation. Baltimore Madman and for a clip voting situation was more like American Idol. All you gotta do is just call in and then you vote. And if he got more fans than you, then you know what I'm saying, he wins.
True.
But this one was such a crucial battle that 11 people had to watch that and then judge on it. And 11 people that I trusted and everything else, they chose. You know, it was that even. Y'all bars was that close and everything else that
Except for Killer Zeke wrote and Hamm didn't. Which is something, I'm not saying that it's something wrong with it. I know y'all be crying. Back in my day, you'd got jumped for fucking having a freestyle written free in a battle, but any damn way. You know what I mean? You gotta make that count. You know, Hamm freestyled and he wrote, and then you know what I mean? But Killer Zeke, you know, he got to move it. Whatever the fuck he be doing.
There was a couple of people that had judged the battle that definitely gave you points just because you came off top. You know what I'm saying? They felt like, you know, because he came off top, and some other people gave you points because your points, your bars was more original, and he was using old bars like Crank That Thing, like Soulja Boy, stuff like that. He was using old bars and stuff like that. And but you also lost points because they felt like you kept repeating yourself from old battles and stuff like that. And and that's why it came out. And he was more creative with his bars and everything else and stuff like that. So that's why you wind up not becoming the winner of that one. So let me ask you something. Who do you think is the best battle rapper on Smoov TV though? Other than yourself.
Other than myself?
What's up, brother?
Baltimore Madman.
Hi.
How do you... All right, that's what's up, you know what
I'm not just saying that because he's my tag team partner.
Right.
It's not bars. You niggas just need to listen. He's off top. He's Madman. His name says it all. You feel me? Mad things happen, you feel me? He does that.
That's what it is.
All them rap records you listen to that y'all want to be, yo. The whole front line trying to beat charges, yo. My man, the other member off top just came home, yo. He don't really want the camera on him because he don't like his face showing that much, but he right behind Colossal. And
shout out his name, man.
Casey Jones, a.k.a. the Marathon Man.
That's what it is.
Reason why I rap. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
The magician. Come home and make you rich after a day of being home, you know.
All right, now, I mean... Now go Hamm, you know what I'm saying? You definitely did your thing, you know what I'm saying, on Smoov TV, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, you know what I mean, coming out, doing your thing, you know what I'm saying? I know you said after the battles, you know, you was going to stop rapping and shit, work on your mixtape and everything else. But do you feel like you will come out of retirement if it's money on the line or just come out of retirement, period?
I will come out of retirement. What level, what draft pick is that?
That's what it is, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, now what do you, the best tracks out there on Smoov TV is, well, as of now,
hold
real
on,
talk.
Can I stop you?
Go ahead.
I already said something to your Facebook and told you, Rush is the #1 track. For all you motherfuckers that want to get your shit promoted, it's not going to beat Rush. Shout out to Flames, though, and my nigga Quick Draw, you feel me? Shout out to my nigga.
And Sonny B.
And Sonny.
Breeze.
Yeah, that's a good track, too. That's a good track, too. Yeah, that's like the top 3, you know what I'm saying, tracks that I really think.
But how I feel, though, it's Rush, yo. Shout out to my nigga God Grabs, you feel me?
Yeah, shout out to God Grams. gave it to me. I just want to say a couple things about that. Like God Grams, like some cat, like everybody knows he destroyed me. I was having an off day, and I ain't mad. That's my people, family. He was so creative, more creative than y'all even realize. Some of the like some cats I was with was like, man, you ain't want that nice, and I'm like, no, you don't understand what he was saying. When he said you're just a bag of bones that's biting off of Casey Jones, see, they didn't know who Casey Jones was. That's my other member off top, my partner. Right. So he went, and then like I just beat the charge for selling crack and coke and weed and shit. You know what I mean? I got 18 months probation and shit. So then he was like last time you was dealing with Grams, you got jammed up. Ain't it funny how Grams be fucking your plans up? You know what I mean? It was a lot slicker than what y'all realize. Everything meant something, which also goes to show he rehearsed it for a month.
That's great, yeah.
But I mean, that's okay. He did what he was supposed to do, and I didn't do it. Like I said, I beat myself, but his shit, it was going to be close either way. Even if I came 100%, it was still going to be close because God does his thing. But how'd you lose the Nels, yo? How'd you lose the Nels on the track that wouldn't happen to me?
I said it. Grabs, you're my bag, yo, but Nels, he came with the bars.
Yeah. I mean, the first round you destroyed him. The second round it was even. Third round he took it.
Shout out to my nigga Nels on the track, man.
Real rap, you know what I'm saying? So, most definitely I want to know, you know what I'm saying, why did you even start rapping, Hamm?
I mean, so this shit can be clear, rapping is my second hobby, you feel me? It's my second. I hoop. That's my first hobby. I ball, you feel me?
Right.
I ball. But why I start rapping, I mean, I knew what to do. I mean, I wasn't whack when I started. I started when I was 13. I was locked up out Hickey, and there was nothing to do. And I started writing. And when I came home, I met up with some niggas. They put me in a booth, and my shit been blazing. Shout out to my nigga Fame, though, you feel me?
Fame, that's my man.
Shout out to my nigga Fame.
Street Smart Magazine.
Street Smart Magazine. Rock Like a Monster. #1 single, you feel me? I had that shit for 2 motherfucking years. Rock Like a Monster. I don't need to say no more, yo. #1 draft pick.
Real rap. Now, I bet we basically got everything, you know what I'm saying, that I need, you know what I mean? I'm going to switch over to, you know what I mean, the Baltimore Madman. So, Madman, I definitely want to know, you know what I'm saying, what even made you start rapping?
It really started, I was like, probably like, I was in middle school. I used to go to middle school with Shorty C Notes and shit, and that was my first little girlfriend, but that ain't got nothing to do with this. Love you, baby. But anyway, shout out to her. She does her thing. She a real power hitter in the game. But anyway, whole gritty game. Anyway, but I went to school with this dude, Brian Wheatley, who some of y'all may or may not know. I came up with him. I known that dude since 6th grade. And he be over there at Prophet Studios working with him a lot. And he goes, you know what I mean, he be going to the shows with Comp. I think him and Comp did a little work together and whatnot. But that's my man. I used to write a lot of poetry, and I'm somebody that's been through, you know what I mean, a lot of shit. My poetry wasn't like, you know what I mean, no dumb shit. It was like, you know what I mean, I'm from East Baltimore. I'm from I'm from the dope hole, yo. And I used to write about shit like that. And Brian Wheatley used to be like, man, you can rap, yo. Like, nah, man. He's like, yo, just spit that what you wrote, and I did. And then I ended up coming out around, you know what I mean, like after I moved out to the county. I came to Rosedale first, and then from Rosedale, I came around like Overly and Sedonia, and pretty much we was just running everything. We was running wild. You know, I mean, we was a river rash. You was getting robbed, you was getting beat up, you was getting hurt, and we didn't give a fuck, no remorse for nobody. We stuck up to stick up kids. Whatever the fuck we wanted to do, we did. We didn't have no homes. Motherfuckers would be 20 deep and fucking spread out in different abandoned houses, different basements, wherever we could stay. Nobody had nobody except each other. You know what I mean? And that's where I met Black Sean, that battled Nels on the track. That's where I met T.N. Casey Jones, my man that's in the back out here. That's where I met a lot of these cats, you feel me? And when I met them, they was so nice. Like, all they did was freestyle all the time, battle. We started our first little rap group, was the Slaughterhouse, is what we called ourselves. Right. And, you know, Casey Jones, you know, I mean, they always battled me all the time. They used to shit on me for real. And I ain't had no choice but to, you know what I mean, come at these cats, because, you know what I mean, they just get on you so bad, and they're already so disrespectful. So they... You
had no other choice but to start rapping and getting nice and stuff.
And it just, you know what I mean, by the time I was 14, 15, you know, it was just It wasn't no competition. Like, I ain't even spitting right now like I did when I ended up taking a 6-year break. With my baby's mom this year, we broke up, and I've been out here, getting it started again. I really ain't been rapping in 6 years. It's real. Like at all. I've been in the house, paying the house with my daughter and all that. Which honestly, for my daughter, I trade everything to go back home to them. But that's another story for another time.
Right. So let me ask you, do you feel like you are a better battle rapper, or do you think your bars are better off of a beat?
I'm the whole fucking show, yo. I can do whatever, and I can stand up against any odds, and the tracks I make, everything I make on my tracks is so original and so unique, and the things I say are so real. It's like, it's not just, who got bars, who got this. I really do the shit that I say I do. I've really done the shit that I say I've done. I really will do the shit that I say I will do. I can do it really good, and I got, you can say what you want. I know a lot of people are going to be like, but I got I'm like Tupac in this motherfucker. When I get my face behind the right camera, this whole world's going to follow me, and I'm going to save it or change it so my daughter can save it.
Real rap. That's it, yeah. Now, how did you wind up meeting Frontline, getting down with Frontline for real?
I've been, like I said, me and my baby's mom split up. I've been out this whole year and a half like I'm 16 again, just robbing everybody that's got money, hustling. I done got knocked a bunch of times. I don't really got, my mom loves me. We reconciled just recently. She's finally leaving her boyfriend, so me and her's going to get this plot together. I'm going to help her out. She's going to help me out, so I'll finally get myself back on my feet. But her boyfriend thing made it so I didn't have nowhere to go when me and my baby's mom left. Because, of course, I left my baby's mom with the house, the car, all that. They need that more than I do. I'm a man. But, anyway, these motherfuckers took me in. I just met them this year. The whole Frontline, I met them this year. And when nobody else was there for me, they was there with open arms, yo. That with no questions asked, not expect nothing from me. Put me on to a whole new level of this music that I already thought that I was on, but they taught my stubborn ass so much, yo. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of respect to these dudes. They really do the damn thing, yo. They really do the damn thing all day long.
Who in Frontline would you say is like your biggest dude that really helped you? You know what I'm saying? That like really push you to really do your thing, or was it just everybody?
It is everybody. It actually is everybody. Like on as a competition level, me and Smoov T.V are always a competition with each other. So that's always fun. We're always like, upping our game more, especially when we do tracks with each other. So each verse is gonna be hot. Me and Hamm's chemistry just is like so incredible. I ain't had chemistry with nobody like Hamm since I've been with Casey Jones. You know what I mean? It's the only other cat I had chemistry like that with ever. You know what I mean? Like, Casey Jones home now, and I'm just his presence makes me 1,000 times better for some reason. I don't know.
No doubt.
And Chris Griff, Kelly Lowe. Like, Kelly Lowe is just like, you need a hook. He go in there and sing one of the best hooks you ever heard in your life. You know what I mean? He's so smart about this game because he's had deals. He's been in the room with all these famous cats. He's sung shows with them. You know what I mean? He's done all this. He's had deals and shit. He's been to New York. He's been to Cali. He's been everywhere. So he puts me down with a lot of knowledge of the game. And Chris Griff is like, Chris Griff saw something in me, yo. Like, he just brought it out of me. Like, he's just like, man, this dude is going to be the one to do it. And I always appreciated him for that. Like, he will sit there in the booth with you. He's like the best producer I ever worked with. Him and Trig, be producing the shit, And like Trig's always down to put you on with any connect he's got, you know what I mean? He's got me going on Hooligan Express next month and shit. You know what I mean? Trigger and Chris make them moves, yo. Trigger and Chris make them moves. For real.
That's what it is, you know what I'm saying? Now, when you first...
China girl, she's a beautiful young lady. Shout out to China. She doing her thing. That girl... Young girl been through a lot of stuff, and she a lot more thorough than a lot of you men out there, for real.
China girl.
And she family, and you know what I mean. She family.
That's it.
Flat out.
Hey, nothing more to say about that one, yeah.